Okay, excellent. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Self-Worth for Men. And here we're going to delve into the depths of self-worth, resilience, and personal growth. I am your host, Akoma, and I'm beyond excited to introduce you to an esteemed guest, Mr. Sheldon Crocker, all the way from Newfoundland. And I he has a very amazing um, background, and I just thought, this would be such a powerful thing to bring into the community of men, and more men need to hear this, and everyone needs to hear this. Fathers, grandfathers, everyone, including mothers and grandmothers, etc., and everyone, young and older. And I will just share a little bit about him. He is an acclaimed keynote speaker and an award-winning author. He has a passionate he he's a passionate advocate for resilience and disability rights. With a life story marked by overcoming personal and health challenges, Sheldon has transformed his experiences into powerful messages of empowerment and growth. Through his transformative thinking approach, he not only inspires individuals to navigate their own journeys of self-discovery and achievement, but also equips them with practical strategies to enhance their goals and realize their goals, to enhance their confidence and realize their goals. Sheldon's work, including his insightful keynotes and his empowering books, serve as a beacon of serves as a beacon of motivation and a guide for those seeking to create meaningful change in their lives. So with that, I present Sheldon Crocker to you. Thank you so much, Sheldon, for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me here today. I appreciate it.
It's so awesome. Yay, we finally can do this because we've been planning to do this podcast for a couple of weeks now. And so I'm
Yes.
glad that you had some time in your schedule. Your journey is truly remarkable. I mean, amazing and marked by, overcoming personal and health challenges, and the person you are today, is powerful that you are, because of the person you are today, you are inspiring so many, and because of the journey and everything. I'd like you to share, if you could share with our listeners a bit about your background and what led you to become the inspirational figure you are today.
Well, thank you. I'm from a little tiny town with a population of 300, so everybody knew everybody. And growing up in the challenging environment of Chance Cove, the name of the place, where the rugged terrain mirrored my own internal battles with a physical disability, it taught me invaluable lessons in resilience. Is back when I was a kid growing up, we didn't have none of the modern technology of today, so we had to make do with what we had. Facing daily physical and mental challenges head on helped me to develop a robust sense of perseverance and adaptability. Because I'm not physically able to use my entire body fully with my physical disability. Like I'm unable to raise my arms above my chest. I do not have bicep muscles. So I'm not really able, and when I was born, I wasn't supposed to be able to walk on my own. The doctors told my parents I might never be able to walk. So I developed the skills of doing things in a different way. I learned how to
Mhm.
walk by sitting on my behind and just bopping my way down over the stairs. I learned how to walk just by sliding my back along by the wall. So as a man, with a physical disability, it wasn't very easy to get by, and it wasn't very easy for sure to it wasn't very easy for sure to know how to feel confident in myself.
Mhm.
So I got by on my own. I got by with my own determination, my own tenacity, because my family life wasn't the best either. being mistreated by my parents. My father was an alcoholic, and my mother didn't feel like she had any control in her relationships or in her marriage. So she used to take her frustrations out on me. And being an only child, I had to deal with everything on my own. So it helped me to realize that I needed to be strong and overcome things by myself, and to be able to grow my resilience and know that anything
Yeah.
was possible if I put my mind to it.
Yes. You have a, this is your experience, and I thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for being vulnerable and being open and sharing that as an only child going through this experience. It must have been, I can't even imagine. I mean, it's being an only child going through this experience, that's a lot for you to, to go through. And now you have, um, transformed even your mindset and everything, to be able to be who you are today. So I'm just, I'm just amazed right now. Thank you so much for that. You're a source of inspiration to others, and many people go through challenges and not even half of what you went through. And so I wanted to ask you, how do you believe man can cultivate an overcoming mindset through times of adversity? There are many that could just give up. There are many that could turn to alcohol. There are many
Right,
that can turn to, because of lack of so many reasons, right? Like, emotional reasons why people turn to other things instead of facing it. However, I would like to hear a perspective, because I know that this will help people, men especially, just see, um, that they can do it, and give them a sense that it's possible. Yeah,
right,
there's a light.
right.
Yeah,
Well, as for myself, I had to learn, and I did learn that seeing my disability not as a limitation, but as a unique perspective on life.
yeah,
And it was crucial for me to see the ability inside of the disability.
yes,
So I'd advise people, if they have any issues, to try to find the positives inside of it. It taught me about embracing vulnerability and allowing myself to be vulnerable, to know that strength comes from vulnerability. One's struggles is a strength, not a weakness. It's essential for personal growth, because if we're strong enough to make it through things, then there's nothing we can't succeed at. And that's the issue I find with society and men. There's society expectations and the stereotypes is that men are not supposed to show their feelings. Men are not supposed to be vulnerable. That's the issues and the pressures to conform to what people in society thinks is supposed to be masculine can prevent men from seeking help or exploring areas of self-improvement. So, advice for men starting the self-improvement journey, or
yes, please.
to,
Yeah.
yeah, is don't shy. Number one is don't shy. Is embrace vulnerability. Don't shy away from acknowledging your strengths or seeking help. Vulnerability is a gateway to the deeper self-understanding and resilience. Number two, set personal goals. Identify what you want to achieve in your personal and professional life. Setting clear, achievable goals can provide direction and a sense of purpose. Never stop learning. Always continue to learning, because adapting a mindset of growth and continuing learning embraces challenges as opportunities to learn and expand your capabilities. It's always good to have a support network. You can build relationships that offer support and encouragement. A strong support network provides motivation, advice, and different perspectives. Reflect and adapt from where you were to where you want to go to how you're getting there. Regularly reflect on your experiences and be willing to adapt your strategies. Self awareness is key, and just knowing that you can overcome.
Wow, that's amazing. Awesome. I love it. I love the strategies. And you mentioned so many amazing things that men can already start doing. And you said, just to name a few things, you said self-awareness, building a network, a strong network, and much more. So having goals, set goals, and just knowing that it's okay to, oh, the ideas of masculinity prevent people prevent men from seeking, some men from seeking help. And it is this idea that is, these ideas can be changed, you know? So I think it's like asking yourself, what
Yes,
are these ideas helping? What do you think? To start from the ideas, because they're powerful, they can limit and they can also set one free.
for sure.
Cool.
If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't make that one step forward, then you're not going to get forward.
Yes, absolutely. Self-belief, taking that step. So,
No matter how small that step may be, every small step adds together to be before you know it, you're the king of your own world. I mean,
yes, yes. And celebrating it too, right? Like celebrating, sometimes one might not hear the encouraging words you're looking
that-
for.
that's right.
So one has to,
Always acknowledge what your achievements are, and never be ashamed or never feel embarrassed if you, even no matter how small it is, if you achieve something, be proud of yourself, and don't and allow yourself to be proud of it.
Mhm. Even if it's a little thing, right? Start from what is little, and it's so true, Start from when it's little. So I'm glad that you're talking about this. We're talking about this because a lot of times it's easy to just belittle what one does and say, "Oh, this is nothing. I did this, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't have any worth." And not
Right.
knowing that it's the little things that actually add up to bigger things. So everything starts a little.
For
Yeah.
sure, it really is because
Mm.
the journey. Who was it? I don't remember who said it exactly. But the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
It's a proverb. Yes, I think it's
Yeah,
a
I think it was done
that
by
is so true.
Lao Tzu. I think that's how you say his name. I think.
Yeah, Lao Tzu.
Yeah,
Okay. I didn't even have to look up who exactly said that. Thanks for sharing that. So cool. Lao Tzu. Okay, I didn't know that before that he said that. Okay. Yeah, so and one other thing I want to share is that sometimes we try to make complex, we try to complicate things. So something I
yeah.
realize is things are not that complicated. Real life is not that we can just complicate it, and it's in our mind that we complicate a lot of things. But it can just
We overanalyze.
yeah.
Some of us even overanalyze why we overanalyze.
Sure.
Yes.
All right.
Maybe.
So,
Yeah.
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say making mountains out of molehills is another phrase that people use, because it might be only a small thing, but you got it blown out of proportion in your mind, thinking that it's much bigger than what it really could be, or really is.
So did you use how did you do like take that something that that seemed complex into making it easier to face? What would you suggest to do that? How would you suggest? Is it journaling? Is it talking to oneself? Like, what's the easiest way to start? I just want to make it, I want to make
Yeah.
it like simple, I guess, a concept that's simple to grasp.
Yeah, just break it down into small steps. Like, okay, if you wanted to go, for example, if you wanted to go on a trip to a vacation to, I don't know, Greece.
Yeah.
And if, for example, if you went and you think, oh my God, that's a big deal. I'm going from well, for myself, I'm going from one little island on one side of the world all the ways to the other side of the world. And I'm planning on going on my own, and I have a physical disability, or even if you don't have a physical disability, it's like, okay, what's the first thing that I need to do? Okay, the first thing I need to do is I need to make sure I have enough money to go. The second thing I need to do is I need to make sure that my passport's updated. The third thing I need to do is to lay out my itinerary of what I want to do when I'm there. Just a few examples. So you do one step at a time, one piece at a time, and before you know it, you're there and you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So yeah, that's
Tyler.
just one example. If I would just break things down.
Yeah, thank you for that. That's very simple. And anyone who would like to, how can people work with you? How can people get in touch with you? And
Right.
I'll leave it the link in the bio of the podcast, and then and
Well, there's numerous ways. Interested individuals can reach out to me via email at Sheldon's. Oh my goodness, I can't even say my own email. Sheldon S. Crocker at gmail.com. Sorry about that. So Sheldon S. Crocker at gmail.com. And I have a website, Sheldon's transformative thinking.com. And I have a few other links that I will be providing you as well. I'm on all the social media. I mostly live on Facebook and LinkedIn, and my books are on Amazon. And you can book me on Calendly if you need to or would like to for special speaking opportunities and workshops. So that's just a few ways.
perfect. Nice. Okay. I didn't know you were on LinkedIn. I have to go follow you right after this. All right. Your books, The Walk to Resilience and Keep on Walking, they're available on Amazon. I'll leave those links as well. And wow, this is an incredible way to serve the community. Thank you. And I'm
Thank
sure
you for
that
having me. Yes.
many people will, find a lot of value and can help a lot of men. I know you help men and women as well. You help, that you do other things, and um, I just wanted you to invite you to the self self worth for men podcast because I want men to also hear this. I was going to say something else. Okay. Oh yes, I would like to get more feedback, more questions, and if you don't mind, we can do a follow up. We can do
I would love that. Yes.
another podcast, and I will, share those questions, and we can just talk about them
For sure.
because this is life changing information. It doesn't have to be, yeah, it's life changing to change the ideas in the mind. Okay, that sounds great. Right. So in the next podcast, we will be going deeper into questions from the community, into
Sounds great.
perspectives and questions. So that's marvelous. Is there anything, closing remarks? Let's see. Anything else you'd like to? Is there any closing remarks you'd like to share? Shout
Well,
out to the Facebook self-worth for men group.
yes, share it to all
I'm
the
just
men
kidding.
that's out there don't feel
Yeah.
like they're able to use their voice and able to share their voice because this is the way society thinks. I'm just saying to
Um,
believe more in yourself, believe in yourself, and to keep going forward.
mm.
Keep on walking.
Awesome. I love that. That's a really great way to close. Keep on walking, just like your book says.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much again for joining. And till the next episode, which is coming up soon. Thanks, listeners. And please visit, like, and follow Sheldon on his all his social media links, his Facebook, LinkedIn, and click on the Amazon books. These books are amazing, a must read. So please go there and really take over, take on the keep walking. Yes, exactly. Keep going, keep walking. You're doing awesome. Keep it up. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you again. Okay. Until next time.